Yes, boss. It's your boy Ikechukwu, aka International Killz, and welcome to another episode of Drinks with Killz. Drinks with Killz. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Drinks with Killz. I'm making them clap because you never thought it would happen. You didn't expect it. Well, here I am. Let me take the glasses off because I like to keep it real. Every time I'm here, I keep my eyes wide open regardless of whether they are tinted or not. But today, and I know every time I start my intros, right, it always sounds like the maddest person is on the show. But the truth of the matter is, today, the maddest person is on the show. I have one of the most incredible comedians that has ever stepped on the stage in Nigeria, or the stages in Nigeria. One of the greatest as far as transitioning from just comedy or even ideas and hopes of music in his earlier days. You know, if you hear him laugh, you go know who he be, but till we introduce him, how would they go? Someone who transitioned himself from that into the entire media world and has been able to tentacle out, send tentacles, send attachments, you know. Make I know they yarn too much grammar. But the guy don't spread in fingers successfully in the entire media industry and also has empowered a lot of people. When I say that the man is on fire, it's not a pun. Because the man is really on fire. I say that all joy, you know. Let me stop licking his nyash. The one, and the only man on fire himself, Mr. Bovi. Hey, let's clap for him. Maddest guy, you like that intro, right?
I'm not sure whether I like him too much.
I don't try.
You try, but you get, you said things that nobody has ever said before, so I'm like, okay.
That was good.
It like say you even yap me somewhere, so.
I know yap, and if I yap you, na subtle yap.
Yeah, it's subtle, so when I give you subtle back again.
Which one be the yap?
I don't really remember, because I know the kind of things from mine.
You know the yap. Na Helis, Baba Twale. Baba, anything for your boys. Anything for your boys.
Senior man.
I thought na him papas. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I really appreciate you coming through. And I've said to my previous guests, NATO, MI, Maydi, Basketmouth, Dari Atalade. These are not small boys. I really appreciate all of you.
So I'm the 6th.
You're the 6th.
6.
Is he the 6th?
Yes.
You're the 6th. I hope your license plate no get 2 other 6s.
No.
Okay. So Bovi, Mr. Obama.
Yes, sir.
Where were you born?
Benin City.
You're another Benin boy.
I'm not a Benin boy.
So what are you?
By tribe.
So what are you?
I'm a Delta boy. I'm an Isoko boy by tribe.
Isoko. You know, say the talk say Isoko de Kolo plenty.
No. Isoko is Tolopia.
What does that mean?
They use cutlass.
I think say you won't talk say they tolerate.
No.
Oh my Lord.
They use Opia is cutlass in Isoko.
No, that's.
No, that but if he
they don't get time.
Yes.
They're the same way for Yankee, they switch to
like Thor with his hammer.
Wow.
You know.
So you're a Delta boy.
Born in Benin.
Born in
the old Bendel state.
Bendel
state. Yeah, Bendel was divided into Edo and Delta. You know, so that's why I'm now a Delta boy that was born in Edo State, former Bendel.
Makes
so
sense.
I was born in Benin City.
But I'm an Isoko boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And when you were born in Bendel, which is Benin now, well, Delta and Edo, were you raised in Benin?
Why
primary, secondary?
I had my primary school education in Uniben Staff School.
Okay.
And then
Were your parents staffs?
My dad was a staff.
Gotcha.
But he resigned pretty much very early.
But you guys still had the pecs?
Yes. A university don is a university don.
Hey,
my both parents were university
Shout
dons.
out to Don Jazzy.
Both of my parents were university dons. So, yeah, I had my primary education in Uniben Staff School.
Okay.
Which turns 50 this year, by the way.
I'll say they invite you. I'll say
They
pay you
invited
money.
me and they are naming a house after me.
That one, they don't go pay you money.
Mad.
They don't go pay you for that one.
Even if they wanted to pay money, I wouldn't
turn
take
it down.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
take it
course.
because the best education I got in my life was from that school. My
Wonderful.
primary education was pretty much the best form of education.
Wow.
JSS1, I went to Government College Ughelli. It was my first time of seeing a classroom without windows, without doors.
So the switch.
The switch, it was mad. It was the first time of seeing pews. Like, I had my own desk. I had my own locker in primary school.
With your
right?
own padlock.
Everything.
That they always used to break.
Yes, not just the locker in the class, the locker in the general room,
Yes,
right?
no. Yes, no.
And then I switched to sitting in a class, no windows, no doors, like I said, no board, but they used charcoal to paint the wall. Then long pews as against my
That's
own
the
desk.
church.
Yes, like say the church, right?
Jeez.
I spent 1 year there. Then they changed me back to Benin, Edokpolo Grammar School. 1 year. Then changed me again to Boys Model Secondary School on Ichola.
Before we move forward,
It
you know
was
I'm
a
a
mixture
sharp
of
guy.
bad education and
Eh?
disciplinary issues.
I won't get to the cocoa. Why the change? Which kind of bad child you be?
It wasn't me, to be honest. It wasn't
It was
all
them.
me.
It was
it
them.
wasn't all me, right? But you see, it was a good thing in hindsight that they pulled me out of these schools because only God knows. I'm not saying everybody who finished from these schools are bad eggs. I'm just saying the direction I was going,
Would
they
have
probably
led.
felt, okay, I'm being influenced the wrong way, so get him out of there. And then I ended up in Boys Model Secondary School on Icholona.
In where?
Onicho Olona.
Icho
Onicho Olona.
Onitsha.
Onitsha. Hyphen Olona.
Oh, okay, Onitsha Olona.
Right.
Got
Not
you.
in Onitsha, Anambra State.
Yeah,
This
but on
is
the highway to Onitsha.
kind of, but there's no relationship between the two,
I know.
two towns. Right. So yeah, that's where I finished.
Okay. And then Uniben,
Nah, Delta State University, Abraka.
DS Abraka campus.
Abracarians in
We
the
heard
building.
about that from Port Harcourt.
All the
way
rugged,
from
rugged
Port
set of
Harcourt.
students.
Jesus.
They are not okay.
You said rugged.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Don't you mean ruggedest?
Not really, because Ekpoma.
Ooh, another one. Ekpoma. God,
Those
Jesus.
guys, there's something
Abraka,
else.
Ekpoma.
Abraka was very
Ekpoma.
big on unionism.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in my time in school that the vice chancellor was kidnapped by students and driven from Abraka to Ekpoma. So Ekpoma was like, yeah, bring him. Bring him. We'll keep him here for you.
Wow.
Unionism
so-
was gangster.
Oh, you be no day involved.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
When there are too many gangsters, your own, you just know, okay, you be civilian.
Many men.
I was very many men. But
wow.
yeah, I had smooth time in university.
So you went to Abraka.
Studied
Graduated
theatre.
from Abraka.
Yes, waiting now. You want me to change university?
No, just you know, so they changed you plenty for earlier days. Okay, so when you left Abraka, where did you head to?
Youth service in Kogi State.
Kogi, that's where Dare is from.
Right.
That's where Praise is from.
Yes, Kaba. That was where the camp was. And then my primary assignment was NTA Lokoja. And after that, I came to Lagos. I was a reporter.
What did you do at NTA Local?
I was a reporter.
You're a reporter?
Yeah, second reporter.
So all these skits where you do, you know, they train
Yes,
for
sir.
those ones things.
I grew up watching TV. Like, when I say I grew up watching TV, I think I started life watching TV. From my earliest years, I remember.
You remember.
When TV used to start in the evening. I used to watch those binary colors.
And
That,
wait.
Ooh, just wait. I will hear the anthem. And after that, yep. And in the local TV station, after reading the news in English, we read it in about 5 different dialects. I used to watch it, even though I didn't understand what they were saying. I would just be looking at the
Just be
screen
watching, yeah.
because I was in love with the tube.
Yeah, interested in the visuals. Yeah. Wow. So would you there's no point asking that question now. Obviously that growth, that upbringing, that period definitely had an effect on who you are now.
Absolutely, I can't deny it.
100%.
But I think the biggest influence was my mom, because my mom taught me to read books at a very young age, not just books, newspapers, and all. I think the biggest influence in my life, career-wise, unknown to people, is writers.
Okay.
From novels to playwrights, but most especially because of what I do, stand up and all, most especially newspaper columns. There are columnists I can name now.
From back in the day, or not today, from
There's-
back.
Some of them are still relevant till today.
But they don't get their relevance.
Ruben Abati. I grew up reading Ruben Abati. I grew up reading Justine Akpovie Sade in the newspapers. I grew up reading Mumini Alao on Complete Sports, in Complete Sports. I grew up reading Dikin Ayo Shitelu in The Guardian.
Are these people still writing for these papers?
I don't know about Dikin Ayo for a long time. Ruben Abati is on TV now.
Yes.
Ruben Abati is a
Yes.
badass writer. Make no mistake about it, right?
So I got a question for you. When or how did you discover your funniness?
I don't know. What I do remember is that I liked to talk. I also remember as a very young boy, when I say young, probably 5 or 6, my mom was just laughing. She was watching this famous British comedian called Benny Hill.
I love Benny Hill.
You know Benny Hill, right? I don't remember the music.
You don't remember?
Yeah, but I remember his face and his smile. And my mom used to always say, this guy doesn't need to talk. Once he just comes up and smiles, I'm rolling with laughter. Because I asked her, Mom, who's this guy that's
Now
cracking you
slapstick
up?
comedy. In fact,
Right.
the guy know they talk, really.
Yeah, in really honest,
now the original
exactly.
Mr. Bean.
You know? So I was like, who's this guy cracking up? He said, that's Benny Hill. He cracks me up. He just smiles. And I'm rolling on the floor, you know? That's my earliest recollection with anything comedy.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
grew up watching Frank Spencer. Some others do have
Some
them.
others do have them.
I grew up watching
Faulty
Papi
Towers.
Louie.
Papi
48
Louie.
Hours, the movie?
No, Faulty Towers.
40 Towers.
With
Nah,
John
I didn't see
Cleese.
that. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Papi Louie, Sunday Omombolane, Jaguar. Then
Jaguar,
in Benin there
wow.
was Then in Benin there was Hotel de Jordan. I think it was syndicated nationally too. It had Idemudia, Askata, Kokori, Chief Ajas, Madame Brefa. Later in secondary school, Madame Brefa's son was my schoolmate.
As you start to drop all those names, like Ikechukwu will pop up from my head.
I remember Ikechukwu too. I remember New Masquerade.
New Masquerade.
I remember
Wasn't
Bassi
there-
and Company.
Bassi and Company.
Right.
Wasn't there another one that had something to do with a headmaster or principal?
Village headmaster.
Village headmaster.
Right.
Ah,
And then I saw Things Fall Apart.
Things fall
Apart,
apart
and the center cannot hold. The anarchy is loosed upon
the land.
wall.
It's not the
wall.
world. Was it world?
We must
Things
not
fall apart. Fall apart. That pause there.
Right.
That pause.
Right.
Oh, wow. So we can't be like mates. Because, say they always like to avoid saying me and you be mates.
How old are you?
That's not the question.
That
here,
means we're
brother.
not mates. Because I ain't scared to say my age.
How old are you?
42.
Yeah,
We are the same generation. Not be now we have Gen Y, Z, Alpha. You understand? We have like 3 generations within 2 years gap.
so if I stand up now and say, a boy there,
I'll run come. In government college, it was junior boys last man. It was last man.
or more last man.
Last man, you see everybody
oh,
running.
Jesus.
Systemic
We dey
abuse.
laugh the last man.
Because now die.
Because we don't cross. Jesus. Okay, so as a young man, right? Okay, that was dope that you actually remember Benny Hill. But let me ask you this. How many friends, when you were younger, one, actually recognized that you were funny? And 2, are any of them still in your circles now?
None of them. None of them. And the things I remember, okay, no, I take that back. So this is it. At the time, right, being funny was, I grew up mostly in Benin and Delta State, right? Everybody from there is funny. Everybody from
That's
there
so
is
life,
pretty
babe.
much a good storyteller.
It trains you to be, exactly.
It trains you to be, it's almost cultural.
Yep.
If not cultural.
Yep.
Right. So, but my earliest recollection was, I know I had friends like Razak Ibrahim, Ife Wigre, who would love me to just tell stories. So I know I was a good talker. They would just want me to say stories. And
Bovi, I bet content and this story about that. Remember that story where you tell us that can't be.
right. Then there was a guy called Hector. Hector said if a film was 2 hours long, Bovi would just do the film for 2 hours. That he doesn't miss out any detail.
Wow.
That if a pin was rolling grrr, and it fell, Bovi would say the pin rolled grrr, and it fell
in slow motion.
tingling, tingling, tingling on the floor, right? Then I remember one time, if he was avoiding me, he didn't want to talk to me. So in a bit to get him to talk to me, I started gisting my other friends a film I watched during the holiday. And if it was within earshot. So I said, you know, Chuck Norris told Rambo that they must go. Only for
Bros, wait.
Arnold Schwarzenegger to say, I am coming. Then Cynthia Rothrock joined them. So as they were moving, Eddie Murphy was looking at Wesley Snipes. And Wesley Snipes was like, are we going to fight all these people? And so when I called the whole Hollywood in one film, everyone was like, which film did that? He needs to enter the film.
So basically you set him up.
Yes, I set him up with stories, you know. Then when we were in our final year in secondary school and people were talking about what they wanted to study in university, I remember saying, oh, mass communication, because that's what my mom had been drumming into my ears, that you want to study mass communication. I ended up not studying mass comm because I wanted to study theater. So when they were asking what are you going to study, everybody was saying, I said mass comm, Ikechukwu, aka Western, Dila goes, that's where you should be. Because you sabi talk, that's where you should be, right? And whenever there was trouble in school sometimes and they needed a spokesman, it's me, Bovi, come, now you sabi, enter front, you know, stuff like that.
Wow.
So I think comedy was only part of the equation, generally. I think I'm just a public speaker.
Like, is your wife like someone that you knew since you were young?
Nah. I married my wife 6 months after I met my wife.
You know, you actually told me this.
Yeah.
You told me this.
6 months after.
Because my own situation can't resemble your own in one funny way.
I'm impulsive and I think I like to love very deeply too, you know.
And you know what you want.
I know what I want. I know what I want. And what I want to treat with the best care and best love. I really don't focus much on what I want to get because I enjoy giving emotionally more than getting. And I know that if I give a lot, I will get a lot. So if I did, luckily for her, I won't say she go verse when she watch this part. I lock myself when I give and she give me back because ain't nobody got time to be planting on rocky soil.
And they tell you because now the worst kind of feeling where you go just they give, they pour, you can't realize, say, come on. What is why they give? I know
nothing. Plant is not growing. I ain't plucking no fruits.
That's if it make you vex. So
absolutely.
In the worst way.
I know, right? You know. So yeah, that's just it. I met her in my adult life, but guess what? Her village is next door to Onicholona.
Bloody hell.
Do you understand?
So your situation actually, because you did first. So my situation actually mimics yours a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I met mine. And within 2 weeks of meeting, I enter plane go Lincoln. And that's how we started. And then March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 9 months before we engage. How many months before you engage? Now 6 months.
No, no, it's 6. I say it's 6 months later. I don't pray bride price. Mine was that I toast for 3 months. She not agree because she be know who I be the.
She know your parole.
They mess around with, right? Right. She not agree, so I had to prove to her that lison.
That's a wrap.
I've left
I'm
the
all
streets.
about you.
I'm not on the streets no
I'm
more.
not for the streets no more.
You know what I'm saying? I don't enter house. We inside.
Before I was both.
Right.
But now I'm just Bovi.
I'm just buff. Right. So, you know, we that was it. Things moved really fast. So fast that my mom was even worried. Because my mom, I think I found my wife. Yeah. She's like, oh, okay. And I had never said such to my mom before, right? So one day my mom calls me. I'm like, I'll call you back. I'm in church. We're doing a marriage counseling. She freaked out. Are you crazy? I've not seen the girl.
I've not sanctioned it.
Are you?
She forecast you. Lucky
So that was when
I
I jolted. I'm like, okay, I'll take this slowly.
Yeah, because like the first time my wife met my mom, I had already told my mom that, it'd be like, say I don't find my wife. My mom was like,
really?
And like, it's like you talk, so myself, I never bring woman home, talk, say, my wife go be this. I don't do them before.
I know.
Fuck you. But yeah, I mean, obviously that didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be. And so she has never heard that kind of thing since then. And I know the person where if I date woman, I'm gonna bring her and come and meet my family, maybe then they get jammed.
So exactly, Yeah. I mean, not disrespect to those who do it.
Yeah, it's just not
me.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Yeah. Bovi, you don't try. You don't try.
I don't try.
You don't try. No,
I
seriously.
became my lane from day one.
Bro, your production company, what's the name of the production company?
Country Culture.
Okay. Like, how long has that company been in existence?
I don't know.
Yeah, because guess what? No, but you don't morph them over time. But just listening to you talk and understanding, the journey. You don't put production company together since. So you knowing that you're a comedian. No. Okay, sorry. Let me backtrack a bit. At what point did you become a full-blown comedian? Like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going for. This is going to be my career. At what point? At what age did that happen?
So the thing is, I think that too is the borders are rough in the sense that by the time I was in university, for every time I saw somebody on stage, I was shaking. Like, I really want to do this. I love what I'm seeing. Then I saw Raw.
Eddie
Eddie Murphy's Raw. Then I saw Alibaba one day on TV. You understand? But the channel wasn't clear. It was black and white. But I heard.
So you saw the global. Then you saw the closer to home.
Right. But at the time, I still wasn't sure how it was done. I didn't know people would pay to just watch you talk. Right?
But you were fascinated.
Yes. Then when I entered university, I saw Baba Kome. He was the funniest. He's still funny. That's the truth. Baba Kome. You don't know Baba Kome. I forgive you. But Baba Kome.
Wow.
These guys were the mainstay. These guys came on stage without a script, without a plan. And they will hold the audience spellbound, right? So those were my
freestyling.
Yes. Because comedy morphed. In Nigeria, comedy started with wording. So you yab me, I yab you. You yab me. That's how it started.
Yabbies.
Yabbies. Then it's morphed into, one monkey, they say pure water for zoo.
Storytelling.
Because the thing, and animated storytelling. How life hard there. Lion called they speak pidgin, say, now wow. Then it morphed from there again. Into punchlines, just short punchlines. You get on stage, because audiences back home were impatient. Like, you have 10 seconds. Make me laugh.
Now, the reason why some comedians begin to yap audience,
right,
to get audience reaction.
Absolutely.
Got you.
Then it now morphed into storytelling and current affairs. You can't just tell
entertainment, full-blown entertainment.
Absolutely.
Like, not just entertainment, but news. So it's like you can watch a comedian and get
information. Informed.
Yeah, you get fully informed.
Absolutely.
And entertained at the same time. Yeah.
So you see, by the time I started working in Lagos, seeing comedians on stage, I was just like, okay, this is who I is. This is who I'm meant to be. Do they pick calls on your show?
No, but you said by the time you started working in Lagos.
Yes.
Where did that transition happen from Delta to Lagos?
Yeah, because my mom had prepared 2 jobs for me back home.
As you don't
come and be a
service.
lecturer in either the polytechnic or the university. Come and choose anyone you want. I've prepared a job for you. So I never went back home after youth service. I came straight to Lagos to squat with my uncle who was squatting with someone. It's Uncle Keno. So Uncle Keno took me in, and that's how life started.
Shout out to Uncle Keno,
Right.
who was squatting with someone that allowed Bovi come and squat with him.
Yes.
Because that's some deep
Mr.
squatting.
Fabayo.
That's some deep squatting.
Yes,
though.
da. Very deep squatting.
No general practice
Mr. Fabayo,
amongst us.
Mr. Fabayo and get the house, you know. So Uncle Keno was squatting with him. Come bring me join, you know. But, so the man allowed, you know, but we did maintain our space.
That's
and
to
all.
know.
So now from me and Uncle Keno, I lived with him in his one room. Then he moved into a 3-bedroom. I moved there with him before I could rent my own space.
How long did that take?
It takes time more. Roughly 2 years,
Oof.
3 years.
I was about to say up to a year.
I lived with Uncle Keno.
Oh,
His
that's
boy.
Are you guys still cool till today? You know
Yeah,
him?
we spoke them before. It's my mom's brother.
Oh.
It's my
So
mom's
it's not
brother.
uncle per se.
The real uncle.
Nah, real uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Biological uncle.
So, how old were you then?
22, 23, 24.
23.
23, 24.
And then between 23, 24 till when you set to your first paying gig. How old were you? The first gig.
As a comedian.
Yes.
As a comedian.
We want to pay you this amount. Not be say then dash you because you can't do show and you make everybody. No. Say this is your first booking.
2008. Well, I actually
I
started.
don't come back Nigerian. I don't blow
I
by
didn't
then.
start comedy till 2008. I didn't start stand-up. I first did TV.
2006, what were you doing?
2006, I was most of the year RMD's PA. Then I resigned in September. I was RMD's PA from 2004 to 2006. Ikechukwu, you should.
Bamidele, come and finish this interview. I need to go and clear my head. Sorry. You said what?
Yeah.
You said what?
That's the only job I've had in my life. PA to the biggest actor out of Africa. RMD. March 1st, 2004.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
So September 30, 2006.
Like, you know, sometimes when I'm doing these interviews, right, I black out.
Right.
They'll tell you sometimes I just
Zone away.
and I miss some, or I misconstrue what was said. I could have sworn that you just told me or you just said that you were like a PA to RMD, Richard Mofedamijo, the actor, my Oga, my big bro. Oh, you don't?
Now who trained me with that now?
So nobody say I hear,
Double.
nobody say
You know a double.
I don't need clean.
I go set scripts to RMD. See as he leg there on top this thing for your office.
But the hustle for this Naija too bad.
This
Stay
I was.
like that, please,
That
bros.
like this in there. And I came in, script, this, that. If you, this, it will make a difference. So he said, look there. What do you see? Script reach up. I
Jesus.
say script. He say people they send script every day.
Every
He say what
day.
let me know.
What
Say,
make you
he
different?
say, I said, sir, if you just read it.
That's what they
all.
all say.
He said, okay, no problem. I'll read it and get back to you. He read it and invited me to his office again and said he'll take me to see some directors. We went. First director was Reginald Ebere. All this is 2004 now.
I never come back that time.
Reginald Ebere and what else again? Who else again? There was another director called Moses Ebere as well. So in between, with a gist for car, you know, with a talk. And I'm sure he saw something. So he said, this was end of February, I think, yeah. So he said, one day I'm going home. Now this is after like 3 times so we don't work out together. I'm going home and he says, I need a personal assistant. Go home and think if you can do the job. I said, I don't need to go home and think. I can do the job. He said, then resume on Monday.
Bam.
So I resumed 1st of March.
Mad.
And that was it.
See, Bamidele. Bamidele she's our esteemed, extraordinary producer. I tell you, she dey go above and beyond.
I know.
Bamidele, please, we have to bring RMD on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, that was obviously a no-brainer, but with this impact happening here, we must bring him this season, please. Bro, you've had a lot of influences in your life that have been from the entertainment industry. Yeah. I mean, just listening to you, TV impacted you heavily from childhood, right? coming up, secondary, primary, secondary, you were always funny and things were, you know, having some kind of impact on you. RMD, that was your first job.
An only job.
First and only. Would you say that it was destined from birth for you to be where you are? I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, if you're a religious person, but I mean, it's you can see the tracking. You can, I personally, I can see the tracking. So you get, because one of the questions that I had here in my little black book, right, no pun intended, right, was film. Our film. Interest in film. You know, our own film never came out. You know, I still have it. You know, it will come out one day. But more importantly, your interest in film, like, it's been there since day one. Like, your production company, there was one film that you wanted me to be part of, but I couldn't because I traveled at one point. So you have even you've delved deep into not just producing like skits and all that type of, but actually producing concrete series, films, etc. Like, it's been your calling from day one.
It's what I know how to do. The only thing that probably would have made me miss my calling was soccer. I used to love soccer a lot, but I was like, okay, soccer, entertainment, which one, right? But I grew up in an environment where it was not even encouraged, number one. First time I would wear boots to play football, I was already a teenager, which is late. But I kept looking at the years roll by that. So by next year, I can't play under 16 again because I'll be 16. That's how much the passion
hurtful.
was.
That's hurtful.
Right? I started following football from before I was born. You know what I mean? The first World Cup I watched, I was 6 years old, 1986, Mexico 86.
And you remember it?
I remember it, especially the final, because I kept asking my mom, who is this guy? She said, that's Maradona. He's the best footballer in the world. I remember Argentina leading 2-0, Germany coming back from 2 goals down to 2-2, and Maradona laying the pass for Buruchaga to score the third final. I was 6.
That's crazy.
So I had the same equal passion for soccer. But, you must go to school. In school, there wasn't much. So the training, the development didn't really take place. Right?
Yeah.
When I got to university, I can't see boys where they play ball. Not the kind of football.
We're on the top.
We're on the top.
We're on the top
comes,
since.
you know? I didn't even know, okay, you needed to train. Because I could have still been able to play. But you needed to train. It required time.
Yes, no.
And my parents didn't want to hear anything about it. And I kept saying, I really want to play for Nigeria. That's how passionate I was about football. I'm still passionate till tomorrow. I mean, I played the LBA or the LA, the LL, which is the local league. The local, not Nigerian PA, not MPA. But basically, we just, still tap soccer around just for, that's what passion does.
Yeah.
So luckily for me, plus I had injuries too.
Such as?
Back pain and all that,
Like early life back pain.
Oh yeah.
But like just back pain or
scoliosis.
Injuries? Oh, okay.
Scoliosis,
Yeah.
So I said, well, okay, my backbone is bent. I'm not risking and all that. Eventually, the truth is, this where I am now is where I was meant to be.
You just didn't know then.
I knew.
You didn't know that you would be here. You know what I'm saying? You knew that you were going in the direction of...
No, trust me, I knew.
Okay.
That's why I said the concluding part of the statement is where I want to be. I am not even there yet.
Got you.
So when people say, oh, how was it like getting to the top? The question irritates me because I'm like...
I'm not at the top yet.
I'm
still working my way there.
I'm not even near.
You think this is the top?
I'm not even near. I'm hungry for more. I've had visions of where I want to be, right? And God willing,
you'll get there.
I will get there.
You'll get there. Bovi, Bovi, I must open this book up because it gets on things where I write about
the
you.
Book of Life.
The Book of Life, Bovi Boma. There you go. At one point, it seemed like you and Basket were the 2 bankable comedians in the industry. I mean, like, obviously there were other people who were well known.
So are you saying I'm not bankable anymore?
No. I'm talking about, like, as we were coming to where we are now, and when we were coming. And you get one point where we reach, right, on the way to where we were there now, where it just Now only people wait when they record say we need a comedian. Now the only two people where they talk first before they talk about other people.
So now they don't call me
And
anymore.
a Basket and Bovi. I don't know whether now because we now
So they don't say my name anymore.
Whether now the letter B.
I've asked you one question 3 times. Are you saying I'm out of
So
circulation?
basically,
Did you hear what this guy just said now?
hello.
That was when if they find comedian.
Now people like you where they jump too much.
I'm just
You go see water, you go see bridge. But I
jump
don't go
enter
see
water.
you go no say if I jump this water I go reach the bridge. But you never look past the bridge, see say fire day.
They there.
So that time where it was Basket and Bovi bankable, right? No, it was like those are the number 1 and number 2, the two of them. Now them they fire burn for industry. The same way Wiz and David they burn. At that point in time, right? Did you ever feel like overwhelmed with the need to put people on, or the need to empower people? Like, did you ever feel like, me I don't arrive, or me I don't dare, everybody hail me, no, I gotta help this, I gotta help this guy, oh no, I gotta help this guy, or this guy, I gotta help this guy, I gotta help this guy. There's a reason I'm asking this question. So yeah, please feel free to answer.
No.
You never felt that pressure, ever? Seriously? Okay.
Because what you probably are referring to as help, I don't consider it as help.
What am I referring to as help?
From me to them, I got help this guy. That is to give them platform.
Everybody,
yeah, but
no.
Hold on.
Now serious help.
Hold on. Every show needs performance. Make no mistake. Every show needs opening acts.
No,
yes,
that's not true.
In Nigeria, every show needs opening acts.
You've adjusted it now in Nigeria.
Every show needs opening
Even
acts.
though that's still not true. But go on.
Every show needs opening acts in Nigeria. You know, like you must whet the appetite of the audience before.
I beg to differ.
And you must show them the next generation.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So it's those acts.
But you don't have to do that on every show. But go on.
Right. So the few times I've had my shows, especially in Lagos, it's comedians who called me, oh, I like to open for you. And if I've seen you and I know you're funny, I'm like, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And after that, nice one. If you didn't do well, I'll say, oh, you didn't do well. You might want to work on it.
Okay, but the scenario you just explained is pretty much like you have a show and people will be buzzing you. Baba, I beg a fit, or yo, can I? And based on what you know and what you don't know, you'll be like, yay, nay, whatever. But I'm talking about the pressure you felt personally. Like you go to sit down for your room like this. Man, I guess sure. These young boys, man, this one don't disturb me since. This guy did very funny, and if I know help on that platform, no, this other one, this guy don't call me like 12 times. This one, that kind of pressure, right? You never felt that pressure. Never.
If the slots were full, I'll tell you it's full. Sorry, I can't have more than this number of people on the show. And that's it. Because I know there will be more shows anyway. And even if it takes 2 years, if I promised you that, okay, the next one you'll be there, as long as you're still in the game, sure, I'll let you open for me.
What if you're not in the game? What if you're like up and coming to enter the game?
I may still let you open, but
because you're one of the realest guys that I've met.
That's why I'm telling you how I tell them now. I may still let you open. If I feel that you are really not, you know,
them.
I will tell you that, listen, it's risky. This stage is too big for you.
I did there when you don't do this thing. That's what I was trying to get to.
This stage is too big for you. You need to do comedy clubs. You need to do open mics.
You never start. Then go and train yourself.
This stage is too big. That's why, hey, Baba, please, okay, take, and you see for yourself. You understand? So it's crazy. I'm not saying there are people who cannot go and kill a big stage. Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm just saying more often than not, this is usually the projection.
Yeah.
All right. So I've never really felt the pressure because I also know that, especially because the Nigerian audience really don't come on time, you know, so it's a good way to, it's part of what we did when we were coming up, is to buy time, right? I can buy time now with my old videos, but I would rather, okay, who wants to perform? Yeah, go on stage and perform. But if you can't, I will tell you, sorry, you really, on this show, you can't, it's not going to work.
Okay, so you never felt the pressure from that?
No, never whatsoever.
So let's leave that, but let's also still focus on the word pressure. Did you ever, because you know, with the industry, you might be in comedy, I might be in music. We're both in acting, etc. So we know the industry very well. There are a lot of pressures that come from different angles. So let's talk. Let's touch on a few. Did you ever feel pressure from fans?
What kind of pressure?
Specifically,
What kind of pressure?
fanatics who just want a piece of you.
Oh yeah.
Specifically female.
Yeah. That pressure never really goes away.
It never goes away.
Once you are relevant, that pressure will always be there.
How much did it double, triple, quadruple, etc., 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 when you got married?
I can't really gauge it because I try not to pay too much attention to it.
So that's the trick. Pay no attention.
But yes, you have to ignore it. Not just even from female fans. The love generally.
In general,
if you
obviously.
pay too much attention to it, it sucks you
It gets
in.
to your head.
Yeah, So personally, the thing that has amused me the most is moving from always chasing girls, getting some and not getting some, to girls now chasing you.
And
So
the
it took me
different
time to adjust.
modus that they used to chase you.
Yeah. It took me time to adjust. Once I started hitting the stage, once I was on TV, the love was real there. I'm like, oh wow, you mean I don't need to go out now? There's home delivery for this, right? But you don't dwell on that.
Did I say una make up that phrase take away?
Not be we.
It's not be you.
Not be we.
This one where you just dropped just now. Wow.
Yeah, but that pressure never really goes away.
Do you remember when we
Even for
met?
very dry comedians, that pressure they
Oh yeah, that pressure has to remain forever and ever because even me, with my music career, I don't do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this. That pressure was the number one thing that was constant and consistent. Because the fans, they never know whether you are doing like this or doing like this, like this.
I don't think it's about, for those fans, this type of fans we're talking about, I don't think it's about the undulating nature of our careers. I think it's more like their fantasies that they built.
That's it.
So,
and they're stuck in that bubble.
Yeah, they're stuck there. You feel meet women in their 50s who loved you in their 20s.
And when they see you,
they see you, they want to fulfill that fantasy of way
they don't
back.
fit.
Yeah. They want to fulfill it.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Because I know that people in our industry are constantly under a lot of pressure. And because these days, right, there is the lack thereof, or if I dare say, the complete disappearance of development in the industry. Like there's no development happening with the artists, with the people who are handling the artists. There's nothing. There's no training, no developing, no
structure.
There's no structure. There's no patience. There's just shit you get. And with that,
I think it has its pros and its cons, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because I personally feel that we need that training, that development, that structure, so you know that you must go from point A to point B before you get to point D, E, F, G, or Z.
And the reasons why.
So that is where we have a problem. That's why there are so many one-hit wonders now. I'm talking music, right? But on the other hand, what would they rather do? The economy is not good. There are no jobs. And now the equipments are readily available to make music in your limited space. Do you get the point?
I get the point you're making.
Right.
But it doesn't justify, say, a guy who has spent maybe the last 5 years selling whatever, trading, right? Selling clothes or whatever, selling parts, whatever. All of a sudden saying, Omo, all these boys who just enter music, like they say as they just the hammer. This one, see this one. I never even see this one before. Ruga. They just showed now. You don't scatter. Now Jonesy we sign now. Maven. Don Jazzy. They don't know see they drive Rolls Royce. Don't go Dubai. Me, I never see Lagos. I go try this music. It go work.
Would you rather he tries armed robbery?
No.
Do you
I
understand?
definitely
That's what
would
I
not.
said. Right.
But it's not a justification.
It's not a justification, but it is
But you just
a
said it like it
necessary
was.
evil. No, that's what I'm saying. It's a necessary evil. Because if that guy is doing well in his space, right, he will take time to do the music. He won't rush. He'll be like, I don't want to come out yet. Let's make the music. Are you getting my point?
So your point, 100,000%, I've gotten it now. Because yes, and I have to rest this conversation. Because at the end of the day,
We are
right,
trying to survive.
we're
looking for ways to survive.
And I cannot knock my brother or my sister for trying something that I do and I relish, I love, I study,
You're trained in.
I've experienced, and all. I can't hold it against them for not going the same route or having the same passion within
With
me.
you.
When, it's a necessity for them.
Yes.
So that, God bless you for that.
Some people mistake fame for success. So I'm like,
A lot
if you
of people
think,
mistake fame
a
for
lot.
success.
So I'm like, if you think you're funny and you want to do comedy, sure, no problem. Nobody will tell you.
Being
Same
funny
thing for music.
and doing comedy are two different things.
Absolutely.
We've had this conversation so many times. Me don't come to you. How many times where I don't come to you say I say basket. Bovi. Come mentor now. I don't tell you to make you come mentor.
I know.
I don't say make you come sit down with me, Moku write script. I don't say I don't call you like randomly like, are you sure? Are you sure I can? Are you sure I can?
I know.
Are you sure I can? You understand? Because I don't think I'm as not to say I won't quit everything where they do. Go focus on this one, but it did my body to a certain degree. And as much as I say I did insecure of them, everybody way there around me, can they feed the thing, can they feed the beast? They say, nah, guy, you funny, this guy, you funny, you're supposed to try this, you're supposed to try this.
What you are looking for is your balance, your fine tune. The skill is there. It's the application that is. And because the application has not come to you, that's where the fear is being fed from within you. You understand? But it's not hard. It's really not hard. Nothing for this life hard, though, because there's a pattern to actually everything.
As long as say you dedicated
to
and
it.
focusing, this is what I want to do.
If I practice flipping these glasses up and catching it with 2 fingers, it will fall probably 9,000 times. But the moment you start getting it, and it will look like I'm doing magic. But you see, there's a pattern to everything.
See, like Jay-Z said, they write in the enter studio. They go think, the thing with the form for your head. And then you go begin to say and chances are, between 17 and 14 times, it sticks. So it's like, you can say Arclight Cinemas, Bovi, Bamidele, TK, Arclight. By the time you don't repeat that like 7 times to 14 times,
It's a pattern.
you no need to see them or to try to remember them. You don't
to
lock.
recite them.
Exactly, don't lock. So and I've attempted and I've began to utilize that process, and it works so much better than see book now. That the reason why I get this book now because I did write rhymes. Do you understand?
Right.
I did draw all those kind of things.
Right.
But at the end of the day, see now plenty pages there where I never write.
Right.
You understand? And not because phone day, but
The right time there.
But besides the phone, right? I feel so much better when I'm in the studio and I'm just coming up with raw
And
stuff.
trust me, I know that. I know that.
Not this studio
We don't
yet. Bro, so why we go release these songs now?
the songs are with you. Even the film is with you.
wait,
Everything
wait.
where there your hand,
Wait,
they incubate.
you said the songs are with me.
But they are with you, though.
Are they not with you?
Am I a musician?
Eh?
Am I a musician? What's my
You're-
day job?
You are a musician.
But what's my day job?
That your day job doesn't say that you're not a
does.
day. It
It's
doesn't
your day
define you
job.
as a non-musician.
Most of the time, me and you spent in the studio was at night because my day job, I was doing it.
bro.
Right.
Even when you know most of the time at night.
Now night you do because now your day job. Now your day job is at night.
But we did do it for daytime too, Sha.
I know, actually.
Come, How many times when you don't enter studio this year?
This year is just 9 days old.
But you they always
10
there
years
around
old.
musicians. You they always know. I'm no big question why they ask you.
You they tell me.
I they tell you.
I want to tell you why now.
I don't ask you why. The reason why I tell you this thing, I know it sound guy, sorry. But the reason why I tell you this thing is because I need to ask you a few questions, starting with, based on who I know you are, forget the comedy and everything, the rapper waiting inside you. Who are your top 5 rappers of all time?
Of all time.
And please don't hesitate too long. Just give it to us straight.
Tupac.
1,
Biggie.
2,
Eminem.
3,
DMX.
4.
Lauryn Hill.
You know, say I for kill you if you don't call DMX name.
Hey.
I for kill you.
Why?
We'll for scatter the shop, for break all these cameras, I for kill you. But you're a good guy.
Lauryn Hill. Yeah, those 5.
So those 5.
I mean, if
know?
I take time to think, I probably will remove 1 or 2 people that replace.
No. But to be honest, right? With those 5 names that you mentioned, Pac, Biggie, M, D, and Lauren. Sounds like they call them like say we be 5 names.
Like saying are your guys.
Na my guys. D na my guys. But I can't dispute any of those names.
And this is my personal application, how they connected with me as an individual.
Yeah.
You
So,
know?
yeah, in fact, even if I
it's
wanted
not
to
about
dispute, I
records.
couldn't.
Yes, you can't dispute
Yeah,
it because if it's records and all that, you know.
No, but that's a dope top 5, bro. That's this is an incredible top 5. And I'm gonna tell you why. You did not tell me the first name you mentioned was your number 1. So I know that these are just your top 5. It's a different question if I say who is number 1, right? And what you have done is the first 2 names you called, you did West Coast,
East Coast.
East Coast.
Right.
So you've already balanced the page, right? Then the next person you mentioned was like smack dab in the middle. Eminem. Then the next person you mentioned, you went back to the East Coast. I don't know if that was to favor your brother here because I be bald hair or they call me Naija
Absolutely
DMX,
not.
all those ones.
Absolutely
But now
not.
DMX you call next.
I love the X, man. I love the X.
Bro, like maybe
The
like,
clarity kills me.
I don't remember how many days ago it was, man, but talking about X made me cry. Did we not just talk about DMX on Basket Mouth? Sultan. Oh, Jesus. Why did you just do that? Bamidele. That was another badass rapper. Sound Sultan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was on a track with Sultan. It's called Before. It's a Kofi song. So the remix
Kofi the comedian?
Yeah, Kofi featuring Sultan and me.
Did you guys release it?
Yes, it's on YouTube. The video is on YouTube.
How long ago was this?
Like 2014 or 2015. You can pull it up now.
Jesus. No pull them up, bro, because I
Jesus,
saw
pull
YouTube
it
go do us copyright infringements. But they do me copyright infringement with my own music.
All right.
But that's a different story. We'll talk about that one another day. Wow.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, so let's go back to the Black Book. Your top rappers right now. Your top 5 right now.
Are they even up to 5?
Okay, let me help you. Forget top 5 of abroad. Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Jesus.
There's still rap for Nigeria. Did you see rap here? Okay. Ladipo. I love Ladipo. Like hell, I love Ladipo.
Lucky. There's no time. There's
really
no
know any
end.
Nigerian.
I keep running. That's Ladipo now.
I know. I'm
Firewall.
trying to call more.
You don't know rappers. Okay, you know what? Just pause. Don't react. No.
AQ. Is it AQ? It's AQ now.
Yes, but
I
don't
love
react.
that boy.
But relax.
How about they kill me? I love him now. Yeah.
Relax.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a bunch of names. Don't react.
Okay.
When I finish, I hope they would have gingered your memory to other names or maybe reminded. Okay, Olamide Fino.
No.
Wait,
hold on.
no,
hold
you
on,
see, you're
hold on.
reacting. You're
I know.
reacting.
So before you go far, do you understand? I was trying to call rappers based on current work, right? these new kids on the block and all. That's why I said.
So everybody join for right now.
If you say in the last 10 years,
No. Right now.
The album Olamide dropped now, he not rap inside though.
You know me. If you still dey feel him as one of the hottest rappers right now, that's your
When last
prerogative.
did Olamide really rap? Olamide's hits in recent times have not been rap songs. Same with Fino. Their hits in recent time have not been rap songs.
Yo, Fino
so
just dropped a hot verse on Legends.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, okay, so Olamide and Fino, you have just removed.
From list of rappers,
Right
Nigerian
now.
rappers.
Right
My favorite
now.
Nigerian rappers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said like, so Ladipo is the first name you mentioned. Okay, give me a second name.
AQ.
AQ. Third name. AQ. What was the most recent track that he released that you like?
How about now? Why you won't put me on the spot like that?
Okay, so third name. No, you can't go further than Ladipo and AQ. You know, like Dremo.
I love Dremo. I love Dremo.
You know,
Dremo's page is one of the few pages I just go to go and what's up? Has he dropped something?
You have to follow him and then add him to close friends.
to
You
just
understand?
experience the madness.
Yes. Black Bones.
No.
You don't know who Black Bones is?
Wait.
No, stop now.
Wait.
Stop now.
I made a mistake. I was referring to Black Bones as AQ.
J.
Who be AQ again?
Now this camera there on top me, Abi.
Wait. Because I love Black Bones. Pull up their images, let me see.
Ignore me.
Pull up AQ.
In there ask, hello.
Pull up his picture.
He's asking.
Pull up
for
Black Bones. I know.
images.
So it's Black Bones.
Like say at this point in
I was
time,
mistaking Black Bones.
I'll take a moment to go to the bathroom since you are looking at images.
Oh yeah, go peace. But I really know.
Seriously,
Pull
bro.
up Black Bones. I
Bro,
was mistaking Black Bones for AQ.
You know, say right now, you don't over old.
No problem. I'm
For
not
industry-
really.
for
I'm
industry
not,
eye.
I'm not into
As
rap
they watch this
anymore.
episode, and then they say you need picture to know who they talk about. Baba,
That's
you
my
know.
man now.
Baba.
So I was mistaking Black Bones for AQ.
Baba, hold up.
Well,
see.
you got to forgive me.
No. I know I will forgive you. I go help you.
With what?
Baba, trust me now. I got you. I got your back. I got you. See, Baba, use this one. See.
For what?
You know, say since you don't
My
old,
eyes
I
are
made it.
good. I even
look
see
am
better
well
than
now.
the glasses.
Ah.
My eyes
Okay.
are good.
Okay, so we have spoken about.
I love Black Bones. I was mistaking Black Bones. Can you imagine?
So it's Ladipo and Black Bones.
Yeah, for
All
me.
right. But that's still just
They
two. You
readily
still
come-
got three more.
But I've not been listening to rap in recent times.
It-
Wait.
so-
Black Bones, Ladipo, Dremo, Eriga. You understand?
One more.
No, that's it for now.
So you don't have one more.
That's it for now. Except you want me to add Young Six, but Young Six doesn't live here anymore.
It doesn't
right?
matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where you live as long as you're one of us and you're doing it.
That's why,
Bliss.
that's why I gave you my templates.
Ill
Okay,
Bliss.
yeah, Ill Bliss.
Yes.
So you see, I told you I was talking of basically, my mind was going towards the new cats. Like
I understand
now.
that.
That's
but
why.
That's why I said now. Like you're hot
Of
people
now.
right now.
Right.
Which means new cats, old cats, whoever cats, right now. You get me? But then if we now say of all time, that's different. So now we have to say of all time. Nigeria, top
Nigeria.
5.
Rugged Man.
Mm-hmm.
M.I.
Mm-hmm. That was Rugged Man, M.I.
Hold on. Rugged Man, M.I. Ill Bliss.
Rugged. M.I. Ill Bliss.
Olamide.
Olamide. One more.
Hey.
You go think hard though. Because you don't see different generations inside this music industry.
Right. Rugged Man, Ill Bliss, M.I. Olamide.
You need to answer this one quickly because the next one go hard pass.
Hey.
Yeah, so. Vector. Nice. You know, say you don't forget and since.
I swear.
I know. You just remember and just now.
I
No problem.
Them. I love my list of rappers, Nigerian rappers past 5. To put,
I
can't do a
but-
top 5.
No, yes, you can.
Because I like YQ a lot.
You're taking personal friendships or personal.
I'm not taking personal friendship.
You should be able to
I did take
call
personal friendship
top
and do not
5
do the
rappers.
list. If I'm taking personal friendships, you are my favorite rapper. And that in no way says that I didn't enjoy your music as
Bro,
much as.
I understand.
Do you get
that.
the point?
That's what I was telling you. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, man, don't feel any type
I try
of
to
way
think
calling
about
people's
people who,
names.
before I met them, they made a very huge impression
Impact
for me, and
on
I'm
you.
trying to make. I'm trying
trying
to
to
pick
separate.
5. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick 5 of them. You
Okay,
get-
so pick 5 comedians.
worldwide.
No, Nigeria. That, as far as you're concerned, are the shit right now.
Right now.
Right
now. That one go. If a
5,
worry boy,
1. My guy.
Omini,
Omini.
Odogu,
Odogu.
uh,
Odogu Bado.
Forever.
I don't know who that is.
No, you don't. Who again will I call?
One more. Efe. Omini.
Efe Omini.
Odogu. Forever.
Forever.
Last person. Right now.
Yeah.
Hot right now. I know here Ayanana, I know here Funny Bone, I know here I go save, I know here I go
You
die.
said
I know
right
here-
now.
Yes, now everybody join right now. Now
These
who they
are the
bubble?
people- now the people
I dey
who are
argue-
they watch
I know
in
they argue
recent
with you.
time, in
I know they
recent-
drag with you. I just they help you recollect, just in case you need them.
Kenny Black.
Kenny fucking Black. Shout out to the comedians in the industry. Shout out to the rappers in the industry that are just pushing the envelope, and regardless of whatever hurdles or obstacles they have, they
Right.
keep pushing.
Absolutely.
I say that to ask this. Top 5 comedians all time.
Richard Pryor.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Chairman Bovi, you have been in the industry for a long time. I'm not going to ask you top 5 because that didn't go well with me and Basket yesterday. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do name recognition.
What's name recognition?
When I say a name, the first thing that pops in your head, you say it. Don't take too long. So say something to me
something.
next. Just like that.
Ah,
Yeah. Are you getting me? You can't say something again.
something. I can't do that.
You can't do that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Are you ready? Alibaba.
Legend.
Basket mouth.
Great.
AY.
Good.
Why you do mouth like that? I don't say sometimes it be like say I want try start trouble.
No.
But I know I just but you know they help.
It's fine.
That face make you
I'm a
just
changed man now.
word.
I'm a changed man.
How you feel about Chigo?
Chigo. As in one word. I wanted to make a sentence.
you know ask all these questions with the other people.
But you
names,
felt
oh.
laughing between now, so
And you
I
know
feel say
me
we did
now.
commercial break of the game.
We don't come up from commercial break.
Commercial break.
We don't come up from commercial break. Chigo. Do it to me, make I show you my own.
Chigo.
Maddest, female legend. Commercial.
Comedy. Is that what I'm doing?
No. I gave my own.
For me,
Chigo.
Chigo. Multi-talented.
Mad. You know, say me and Chigo will be family friends, so maybe I'm biased. But she's extremely multi-talented.
Right.
Have you heard her sing before?
Come on now. That's why I said she's multi-talented.
Bro, till today,
You see, say we don't the gist now. So when in talk your own, if I start gist, not
Sorry,
verse.
I don't verse before when they just. Hello. Till today, I happy say we don't talk. Till today, Till today, say as I did not contact table, like say we did primary school. Till today, I never hear female vocalist, female singer for Naija we reach.
Really?
Chigo.
I really don't know much about music and voices.
Bro, the first time I've known her since I was a child, bro. Since I was like maybe like 4 or 5.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
getting me? Yeah. But I never heard her sing till we were back in Nigeria as grown-ups, adults. The first time I heard her sing, my eyes filled with tears and goosebumps were all over my body. I swear. Like on Aretha Franklin, what's that other woman's name? Patti LaBelle, Anita Baker level. They sing like all of them. And that's hard to say about big American singers. You understand? But yeah, you're a money guy.
I like money.
Yeah. Do you invest?
Yeah.
Do you trade? Do you do crypto?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Don't understand it.
God bless you. You didn't say no. You
Not
said
yet.
not yet, so the
Yeah.
door is still open.
Yeah. Big crypto, NFT. I want to take out time to study all that now.
But you can't take too much time.
Of course.
Because when you take too much time, you miss the first and second waves.
Right.
Yeah. There's this thing we do on this show. It's called Swear to God.
I swear.
Yeah, swear to God. That's how we say it, so that anyone that has a problem with swearing to God won't have that issue. So swear to God, right? You got to answer them real quick. Also, are you with me?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. Swear to God, say you never fight any comedian physically. Swear to God, say you never beef any artist, musician for show before.
Beef how?
Fight, beef, vex, quarrel.
What did
Bovi.
they tell you?
Do you know what this is telling me? You're an undercover volatile guy.
No, that was before, not
Back
anymore.
in the day, I'm not like that anymore.
I'm so zen now.
So who was the artist you fought back in the day? I love it. You know, if I go just young because my story there everywhere. Oh my God. I don't even know what to make you swear to God again. Swear to God, you ain't never slept with a Nollywood actress.
What?
I said, hey, hello, wait now. I never put parameters on the thing. Don't be guilty.
Okay. It's not a guilty thing, though.
Okay. Swear to God, you ain't never slept with no Nollywood actress before you got married. Oh, yes, better. So you did sleep with some Nollywood actresses.
Don't give me the...
Wait now.
Oh, yeah.
Swear to God, you never slept with Genevieve.
I swear I never did.
Swear to God, you never slept with Stella Damascus.
I swear I never
Swear to God,
did.
you never slept with Rita Dominic.
I swear I never
Swear you
did.
never slept with Nancy Sime.
I swear I
Swear you
never
never
did.
slept with Beverly Osu.
I swear I never
Swear you
did.
never slept with. Why names no they enter my head now? Okay. Swear to God, you know they smoke Igbo.
I swear to God.
Swear to God, you have never smoked Igbo. Swear to God that you don't like oral sex.
I like sex. And everything that comes with sex.
Oral sex.
I said I like sex.
Swear to God. Bovi, you know, I'm not even going to torture you anymore. Because I feel right now like I'm reaching. Let me just leave it, man.
Why? Well, it's all jokes, man.
It's all
We're
jokes,
just
man.
having
It's all
fun.
jokes.
Come on,
And
man.
to be honest, man, you've been a wonderful guest, and I really, really appreciate you being as open as you've been and as funny as you've been without trying hard at all, you know. And I love you, bro. You already know that,
Thanks, man.
And I really appreciate it. And through all the experiences you've had in Nigeria as a performing artist, right? What would you say was your worst experience at an event or a show?
I can't pick one. Number one. Number two, I can hardly remember. And when you say experience, you mean like I performed and people didn't film me, right?
Or it could be the way you were treated by the promoters or the organizers, or you're a fellow comedian, or it could be anything.
I can't remember. I do remember one time in Abuja after Night of 1,000 Laughs, but that was common with many promoters at the time. And this was not Night of 1,000 Laughs nature. So why it was happening, I didn't understand.
Why? What
After the show, you're on your own. No pickup vehicle to the airport. Nobody's taking your calls anymore, right? And
you're not collect balance.
you've not been paid your balance, which was always going to be paid in Lagos. But literally, we were depending on this money because we were new in the game.
To live.
To eat. Because we had our return tickets. But I didn't have any money with me. I didn't know how to get to the airport. I think I made a few phone calls and then I made it to the airport. Right. In Paris also, the promoter wouldn't let me come to the venue. And he's like, oh, don't worry, we're not starting yet. I was dressed up from 7 p.m. and I'm waiting till midnight. So I took a taxi on my own. Do you know this address? You know, voulez-vous address?
Rue de.
Yeah. And they took me to the venue. And I'm backstage, I'm like, I want to get on stage. They're like, people have not come yet. So I asked the promoter, how did you promote this show? What's happening to the people? He said, oh, one man is doing baby dedication and his plans are from the baby dedication, all of them will come. So I didn't get on stage till 2 o'clock to a half-empty hall and people literally just drinking and making noise and laughing while I'm trying to crack jokes and communicate. So that's one of my worst experiences.
Because that's it. You have to get through the whole performance and
horrible.
Then go.
And then I had somebody from Trace Africa who came to watch to say, let me see this guy.
God damn it.
You know, so he just sat in the corner watching the whole madness.
Was he yellow by any chance?
Yes.
Ah, Sammy.
Yes. And I'm looking at them and I'm telling them, can you guys take a moment to like stop the gist and
listen to what's going on this stage, you know?
And they're like,
who be this idiot today?
So the Nigerians in Europe that come to shows are mostly uncultured.
That sucks.
That's a bitter truth.
That really sucks. Brands where you know won't fuck with ever again.
I not get.
Even if he gets, he's supposed to talk and no get.
I not get, yeah, because it's money. If there's money on the table and what you want me to do for you,
even if they fucked up before, we'll take that money now.
Brands never really fuck with me.
No, not really.
I've been lucky. I've been very lucky.
Bro, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate you as a brother. You know that.
Drink more than I expect.
Hey. You only drink as much as you let yourself.
No.
Yes. I can pour it in the cup.
You asked questions that required that I drink. That's the truth.
Ezioku.
Yes, no. Huh. Your person won't go.
I appreciate you for coming on the show. Thank you very much. And there will be a part 2. We have to do this again because there's so many things we didn't talk about.
Sure. Absolutely.
So many things we didn't talk about. But thank you once again, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
God bless you. And that's Drinks with Killz, bro. You know if Bovi came on the show.
Yeah. Tomorrow has come. Tomorrow has come. And today